national-level priority, Kazakhstan plans to become one of the largest and most advanced digital hubs in Eurasia. When the world and technology do not stand still, our country promptly adapts measures and creates new digital ecosystems for citizens and businesses.
It's a powerful movement to showcase the incredible potential of our region on the global stage.
A Center for Artificial Intelligence will appear at the Astana Hub International Technopark this year. According to the Kazakh Ministry of Digital Development, Innovation and Aerospace Industry.
Whether you are a startup founder, investor, or tech enthusiast, this is your chance to connect, learn, and represent Central Eurasia.
Hi everyone. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me well? Hi everyone. Wow, what a crowd. I definitely would want to take a selfie with you guys. Great. So before I start, can I see the hands who is not part of the region of Central Eurasia? Can you just raise your hands? Okay, great. So as a Minister of Digital Development, Innovations and Aerospace, I usually talk about this future of technology, blockchain, AI, and I'm getting asked by my colleagues, are you having your head in the clouds? I say, no, I'm aiming even much higher than that, straight to the space. And but don't worry, today we're going to keep our feet on the ground, and at least until our startups take off. So just let me give you a brief intro on Kazakhstan, just a main snapshot for those just who is not familiar too much about Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan is a very large country. It's number 9 in the world in terms of land mass, and the population of 20 million, and very young population, the average age of 31 years old. And so we are producing our IT specialists around 40K per year and providing them additional extracurricular IT education. And in terms of economy, it's like slightly above $250 million GDP, and which makes around 50% of the Central Asia in terms of GDP. And we as a ministry, we're also managing the largest space launch facility in the world. As a ministry, we are responsible for digital transformation of the country, and the idea is to transform in number of verticals the digital transformation, and basically share and expand it throughout the region, creating a bridge between our part of the world and the western part of the world, like US, and helping bringing all these new technologies, acceleration programs to Kazakhstan, and make it useful for the broader region, not to Kazakhstan only. I'll talk about it more in my speech. And based on some of the ratings that we have and got upgraded this year, Kazakhstan is top 24 country in terms of e-government development, and top 10 in terms of quality of online services provided, and more than 90% of the public services, which are around 1,300 public services that we currently have. So more than 90% are provided online, and we also got upgraded recently on Global Innovation Index and Global Cybersecurity Index, where we are in the tier 2 countries on that front. In terms of public services that I mentioned already, so the more than 30 documents are totally digital on the app, and we usually travel within the country without any physical documents. We don't carry with us any driving licenses, and no IDs carried in physical way, at least me. And we decided not to monopolize with our e-government application, so that the services are not monopolized by our eGov app. We decided to distribute it with the banks applications. We have a number of fintech companies and banks which integrate with the government database and provide the eGov services. And also, there are the banks are every time improve their quality of services. They provide a number of conveniences through our people-centric government approach. Just to name few of them is the mortgage that you can arrange through a bank app within a day, or you can just re-register your car in several minutes on the buy-sell transaction. And so it's just a matter of several minutes, and more than 60% transactions for the car re-registrations are happening through an app. The country is also cashless, improving its cashless economy. More than 85% of all transactions are happening cashless. And the Central Bank of Kazakhstan recently issued the digital tenge, which is the CBDC, central bank digital currency. Now they are starting to scale it up. They started with retail first, and ultimately they want to reach the wholesale transactions happening with the help of CBDC. We are running the largest IT hub in the region. It's Astana Hub. You've probably already heard about it. And it's a home for more than 1,500 companies and startups which enjoy the preferential terms of operations in the hub. And almost slightly more than 30% of those companies are foreign companies, including those who decided to relocate to Kazakhstan, given the beneficial terms that they can enjoy, and given the friendly business environment in Kazakhstan. As Asset and Asror mentioned already, so we launched several acceleration programs, which we provide for the benefit of not Kazakhstani startups only, but from the broader region, Central Eurasia. One of them is the Google for Startups. Astana Hub became the exclusive partner of Google for Central Asia, Azerbaijan, and Mongolia. And there are already 5 batches took place in Kazakhstan, so the best startups were chosen for the acceleration. This year, this summer, we have signed and renewed new programs. One of them is the Draper University Acceleration Program, the StartX Alchemist B2B Accelerator, and Silkroad Innovation Hub Accelerator. So we expect that around 50 to 60 startups will come to Silicon Valley this year to get accelerated on their program. Recently, we arranged the ICPC Championship. It's the Computer Programming World Finals. This year, it took place in Astana in September this year, a very prominent event, and it was there were more than 400 teams came, around 1,500 participants from the universities all over the world, and they competed on this computer programming this year. Astana Hub, as I said, provides the preferential terms on the taxes, 0 corporate income tax, 0 individual income tax, no VAT, and it can so basically just need to register the company, and there is no need for you just to get located in the Astana Hub, just any place within the Kazakhstan. Some of the big companies already opened up their office. There are just few of them, some unicorns and decacorns. EPAM, for example, it's already a public company, more than 10 billion valuation and of markup, and the other also big ones. They all located in Astana Hub. and actually a good working ground, working field for those fresh graduates that we have on an annual basis. We also launching this year, hopefully in December, the digital nomad visas, Visa Plus and Visa Minus. Visa Plus for those who do not require a visa to Kazakhstan, but this is for short stay, and they can apply online before coming to Kazakhstan for a longer period and come and work and stay. Digital nomad residency is pretty much similar one, but for those who for whom visas are required. We also develop the digital infrastructure. So given the fact that our ministry is responsible for developing the telecom industry as well, so we have a program until 2027 where we are planning to cover the country, including the villages, with 100% coverage of fiber optics. So there are a number of programs to do that, and right now also we started to roll out the 5G stations. So by the end of next year, we are planning that 75% of the big cities will be covered up to 75% by 5G, and regional cities would up to 60%. And at the same time, we are working on the large infrastructural project, which is the Trans-Caspian fiber optics from Kazakhstan to Azerbaijan. We'll be constructing the fiber optics under the Caspian Sea in order to diversify for the internet traffic. So according to estimations, once this project is realized, the market share of Kazakhstan in terms of the transit of internet traffic will grow from 10% to 40%. At the same time, we are developing the satellite broadband internet connectivity. The Starlink already is in Kazakhstan, providing the terminals were provided to 2,000 schools in the villages, and OneWeb. We've got this before coming to US. We had a technical launch of the OneWeb, and starting from January next year, they'll be rolling out their services in a commercial way. Amazon Kuiper is another project that we are in negotiation with. They already started to work with us on their project, and for major companies like Amazon and other hyperscalers, the Trans-Caspian fiber optics is a crucial one. So they want to see that there is a internet route diversification, and they're also waiting for that. We have our own satellites production facility in Kazakhstan. There are a number of Earth observation satellites, telecom satellites that we have in the space, and the facility is open for new projects. We are planning to produce and to develop our satellite constellation for Earth observation. And soon we hope there will be a good news of the first ever export contract for the assemblies, our assembly and testing center. And artificial intelligence, of course, is the next important journey for us. Our president is attaching a great attention to this new technology, and we have established a separate, specially dedicated for AI committee, our under ministry, and we developed a 5-year conceptual document this summer, which includes number of pillars, starting from the building up the infrastructure, including the computing power capacity, plus the human capital development programs and university outreach programs, working on the legislation framework for AI, and acceleration programs, large language model, Kazakh large language model, which can be a basis for a broader Turkic languages model. And also, the president announced that the next year there will be a national AI center launched in Kazakhstan. I'll talk a bit more about it later on. There is a general AI movement kind of strategy, AI movement policy that we're trying to implement. So if Singapore is a smart nation, Israel startup nation. We want to position ourselves as a generative nation. And we are running a number of activities like the Cetrathons, which is the largest hackathon, which started already and will be in 17 regions, 19 cities in Kazakhstan simultaneously, and which will have tasks on AI, game dev, blockchain, and it's happening. The applications are happening right now. AI movement platform is also launched. There is an application of Astana Hub, and there is a special section for AI where you can get all the information on what's happening on AI in Kazakhstan, the startups, information on startups, on the programs, and the bootcamp that we are launching. So National AI Center, there is in the capital city, Astana, there is a prime location in the territory of Expo. There is a Expo sphere. So our idea is to concentrate the all whatever we have on AI. It's like we started the Astana Hub 6 years ago, and at the very outset, there were few who believed into this innovative ecosystem and that it's going to be a huge success. And but over time, Astana Hub has grown, and now it's in the 16 regions of Kazakhstan. It has a satellite Astana Hub, and where all the programs of Astana Hub are being implemented. And more than that, Astana Hub started to grow even outward, outside of Kazakhstan. We opened a partner hub in Saudi Arabia, in Singapore, this Silkroad Innovation Hub, and we are planning to expand to Europe as well. So we want to replicate the story with AI, so it's a kind of a center of excellence with the educational programs, AI for all. We have all the exhibitions, hackathons in there, and we are launching a Tomorrow School together with the Nicolas Sadirak, which is the founder of Ecole 42, and now he's running a new 01 EduSystem school, and we are customizing the AI program specially dedicated for the Tomorrow School, and together with the Armenian Tumo education as well, we've recently signed to customize the program for creativity industry and technology and AI. And a number of big names, the companies decided to open up labs, R&D centers, and there will be an AI campus for AI startups. And also, which is last but not least, is the AI-driven government kind of center, control center, and whatever we have from the startups and companies, labs. So the deployment stage will be driven by the AI government team. So this is the in brief, and I would like to thank Aset and Asror for such an event, who made this happen. And the idea is to have visibility on what we have in our countries, in our part of the world, because every other country in our part of the world, in our region, is building up an amazing story on technology, on supercomputers, data centers, GovTech solutions, e-government platforms. And but we need to share on standalone basis. We're developing, but on consolidated basis, we should aim for synergy and aim for the common market for our technology and consolidate our resources in order to transform our economies in a digital way. So I would like to wish you guys huge success with this conference. I hope that it will grow bigger and bigger. And I would like to wish to every participant of this event to gain good experience, knowledge, and ideas. Thank you very much. Welcome to our region.